Hello, sports fan. This is Steven here with Sports Choice Plus, and I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. Playoff Jimmy is back. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Looking at Jimmy Butler's fulfilled career, you're seeing he had stops at Chicago, he had stops at the Timberwolves, stops at Philly, and stops with the Miami Heat. And you got to keep in mind, Jimmy has been a consistent gym rat his whole career. What we're seeing in the New York Knicks versus Miami Heat series is Jimmy Butler simply doing what he does best, playing basketball. When you're looking at the standpoint of everything that's on the table, Jimmy Butler has not only been a leader for the Miami Heat, but playoff Jimmy has ascended himself better than anybody else in the league right now. When you're thinking about him being out and the Miami Heat struggling with no Tyler Herro, with no Jimmy Butler, they were struggling. But you're seeing what happens when he injects himself late in the fourth quarter when they need a bucket, he's there. Early in the first half when they need a bucket, he's there. In the second or third quarter when they're making a run, they need somebody to slow down the other team's pace of scoring, he's there. No matter if it's doing it offensively, defensively, Jimmy Butler has been doing this for years. I don't think people realize in the playoff bubble, they made it to the NBA Finals. You're looking at what they had on that team. They were just a young team. Jimmy Butler has been balling. I don't care what, throughout the regular season, he may not give this same effort, but when it comes playoff time, when the checks matter the most, when you need a bucket, when you need a defensive stop, when you need a play assignment done, Jimmy Butler has been doing this. So when you're looking at what he's doing to the Knicks, it's no surprise. Not only, you got to think about this, Julius Randle is the second best player on the Knicks to Brunson. So you got to think, Brunson is a playmaker. He's a scorer. So you got to keep in mind, Jimmy is taking this into an equation, and he's still balling. He's still going out there hooping. He's still doing everything plus more. So looking at this game here and the rest of this series, it's realistic that the Miami Heat could make it to the finals at this point. It's not that the East is weaker. It's just one of those weird years where, chance stuff happens, and all of a sudden you're in the finals. So Jimmy Butler has been doing this in Chicago. He's been doing this in Philly when they made the playoffs. He's been doing this in Miami. So this is not something new. Jimmy Butler is something serious. It's not a fluke. It's not a fraud. You're seeing what the man is doing. His points per game is going up that much more. His assists per game going up that much more. His shooting percentage going up that much more. In the clutch, he's going up that much more. So Jimmy Butler, Eric Spoelstra, they got stuff cooking up in Miami. So mark my words, these guys is balling. So I think that at this point they have a chance to beat the New York Knicks. It's the way it's just looking. It's just because the New York Knicks look defeated. Julius Randle is not healthy. You can tell he's gimpy. He's only scoring 15 points a game. That's not the normal Julius Randle. The Julius Randle that I know is a hustler. He's out there at least 20 to 25 points per game. He's a guy that's after every loose ball. Julius is not the same in this series. You could tell he's hurt. You could tell he's dinged up. So Tom Thibodeau is going to take a lot of heat if they lose this. But what else are you going to throw? So shit, that's Jimmy Butler. There ain't nothing wrong with losing to Jimmy Butler. It is what it is. Shit, he coached him in Chicago. He knew what he capable of. Jimmy became this person because he didn't get those D1 offers. Yeah, he went to Marquette, but you got to think, he didn't get to go where he wanted to go probably. Oh, that shit sticks with people. It sticks with people when you struggle, when you have to fight for everything, when you have to get in the gym and you have to work that much more harder. That sticks with people. So shout out to the Miami Heat and playoff Jimmy. They are really kicking ass and taking names. Remember, they don't have Tyler Herro. He's hurt. He ain't coming back. Duncan Robinson can shoot, but he ain't that. Kyle Lowry is a pretty good all-star, but he ain't that. Bam Adebayo is a good player, but he's not that. Kevin Love is older, good passer, good rebounder, but he ain't that. It's Jimmy. It's Jimmy and this defense, the Miami Heat zone. So, all you Miami Heat fans, get in the comment section below. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus. Jimmy Butler, man. Jimmy Butler. Playoff Jimmy.